Operation Downfall, which was the US plan to invade Japan, was going to make D-Day look tiny. The first phase of the plan was called Operation Olympic, and it was set for November 1st, 1945, in which 700,000 American troops were going to land on the southern Japanese island of Kyushu. The US predicted 250,000 American casualties in the first phase alone, so much so that they printed out Purple Hearts in preparation for the invasion, and those are still the Purple Hearts that are being given out today. According to the plan, once the United States got a hold of Kyushu in the spring of 1946, millions of Americans would storm the beaches of Tokyo. In preparation for the invasion in June of 1945, Harry Truman was presented with a proposal to use chemical weapons on both the Japanese people and their crops, and he immediately ruled out using chemical weapons on the Japanese people, but said he would consider using them on their crops. In early August of 1945, it wasn't clear whether or not Japan would surrender immediately after the use of the first atomic bomb, so they were actually planning to prepare 15 atomic bombs to be used as a part of the land invasion. The bombs were going to be used on defensive Japanese positions in the mainland, and American troops were going to be told not to enter an area where a bomb was dropped for 48 hours. A land invasion of Japan was going to be absolutely brutal because Japan was willing to fight to the last man, using suicide boats, kamikaze pilots, and even civilians armed with spears. The Americans were expecting potentially up to 1 million casualties, if not more, and the Japanese were looking at millions of casualties and probably in the tens of millions. But ultimately, Japan surrendered after the dropping of the second atomic bomb on Nagasaki, coupled with the Soviet Union's declaration of war on Japan, and Operation Downfall never came to fruition.